The Slenderman, a seemingly tall, faceless man wearing a suit. Back in the year 2009, a guy by the name of Victor Surge on a website called the Something Awful Forums posted a picture of the Slenderman. No one knows where the picture came from, whether he made it himself through Photoshop, or if it's a true picture. But one thing we know is that ever since then, people have been terrified of that creature. Not knowing whether it is real or fake, the Slenderman has been haunting people's nightmares for years. He has been said to have lived in the Black Forest of Germany, stealing away children who go into the forest at night. He has been said to be an ancient Egyptian god, or he could have been a completely regular guy who has unfinished business in the world. No one knows, and no one may ever truly find out. But things that are known about him is that he has an undoubtedly fascination with children, as the myth of the Black Forest may be true. Whenever he's seen by a child, he follows the child until the time he decides of when to strike. The child will never be seen again, sometimes people finding organs strung up on trees of the child. But who knows where the Slenderman takes the kids. He might take them, he might slaughter them, he might send them off to a parallel universe. He's been known to teleport or move at incredibly high speeds. He's been known to appear almost anywhere. There might even be more of him than people may know. But no one truly knows. But there are many things about the Slenderman that we are still finding out. That he is chasing after multiple people for seemingly an unknown reason. Like the YouTube series Marble Hornets. In the year 2006, a guy by the name of Alex Crayley decides to make a movie for a student film project. He decides to name the movie Marble Hornets. After a little while, he sort of has a mental breakdown, yelling at everyone and eventually quitting the movie. His best friend Jay goes to him to talk to him about what he's going to do with the tapes. Alex tells him that he's going to burn them.
Are you fucking serious?
After a lot of talking, Jay manages to get the tapes from Alex before they're burned, with the promise to never mention them to him again.
I can't see shit with this light either.
After 3 years, Jay finds the tapes and decides to look through them and post them up on YouTube and post the movie. After a little bit, he finds a strange tape.
No, it can't be!
The tape seems to have no sound on it. It seems to be placed in alcohol.
That's impossible!
And there's no camera going around. He goes to his window, he looks out. There's a strange figure stretched across his porch. It has a white face with nothing on it. Seems to be wearing a suit. His head jerks towards him, and then he runs away from him. This is the start of the first appearance of the Slenderman in the Marble Hornets series. Throughout the series, in the first Jay looks through the tapes, finding more and more evidence of what might have happened, all ending in Alex sending Jay a help tape that his girlfriend had taped and eventually leading to his girlfriend's kidnapping. 7 months later, Jay wakes up in a hotel, not knowing where he is. He meets a girl, Jessica, who is sometime later taken. Who knows what happened to her, until Jay manages to find more tapes in which he uploads, having more information on what's been happening. If I don't really want to spoil too much of the series, it's a great thing to look at if you want. But it is something that might help with the Slenderman's origins.
Okay, we're recording now. Thomas, would you like to start from the beginning? Am I? Yes, Thomas, you're safe. Now, can you start from the beginning so that we may try to understand the events that happened?
Okay. My daughter Jessica, she'd been outside playing at a friend's house, and we only lived up the street. They actually only lived up the street. I'm sorry. It started to get dark out, and I had called her friend's parents that she needed to get home. They told me that she left over a half hour ago. Well, they're only a 5-minute walk away, so
Is this where you left the house looking for her?
Yes. We live in a wooded area, and I knew she liked playing there with friends, but going alone didn't make sense.
Okay, so what happened next?
I was calling Jessica's name, and it had been really getting dark out now. I was walking through the woods, looking and listening to anything. I remember suddenly feeling sick, like nauseous in the stomach, like I wanted to throw up. And I started getting ringing in my ears. Then
Thomas?
That thing! That nightmare! It! Jessica's clothes. One of its hands. You do.
It's okay. Can you please describe what he looked like?
It was tall. It appeared to be wearing a suit, but there's no way it was human. There's no way. The arms are almost to the ground. I've never seen anything like it. It's face.
It's okay, Thomas. You can continue.
That horrible fucking face! Just staring at me! But no, there was no face! There was no eyes! What did I see?
Thomas, please calm your...
No! No! I fucking saw you, son of a bitch! It took my Jessica! It's now coming for me! I can't sleep! I can't live! You don't know! You don't know! Oh God! Oh God!
Thomas, calm down!
Ah! It's right there!
Release your hand. Toss it. Hold it!
Tribe 12 is another Slender series. Noah Maxwell, a normal college student, gets a call one day from his Aunt Mary finding out that his cousin Milo was found dead in his room. He had died from overdosing on his medication. After that, Noah decides to upload the videos he had taken from the past time Milo had visited him that he had conveniently recorded since has a memory. During the viewing of the videos, he finds that Milo had been stalked by someone and had been extremely afraid. Something that Noah, for some reason, couldn't remember. But as he goes through the tapes and uploads them, he finds weird things going on in his house. He finds a strange device that has apparently been recording him, sending the information to a being called the Observer, and a bunch of other crazy stuff. And even goes to him talking to his grandfather Carl, where he tells him a story back in World War II that they were in the Black Forest when a Nazi soldier came up on them. His legs seemed to be broken and being followed by the Slenderman, or the way they called him in Germany, Das Grobermann. The Nazi soldier was killed by the Slenderman and taken away, while the soldiers, including Carl, were spared. Noah is told to stay away and to stop filming. But Noah, being this kid he is, he decides to keep doing it. This connects to another series called Dark Harvest. Dark Harvest is another series. A guy by the name of Chris has been finding strange things in his house. One day he decides to start filming around his house after he hears some strange noises, and he hears a door slam that he had just been in, and the door is apparently locked. Feeling scared, he rushes out of his house. He tells the story to his friend Alex and shows him the video he had uploaded. And pretty much it segues into so much of the Slenderman chasing after the two, leading into a cult called the Order that watches over the two, wanting to kill them and feed them to their master, Gorolaotep. As the series goes on, they find out that there was an unaired episode of Unsolved Conspiracies, the pilot episode of a series that had never run. They find out that the Slenderman seems to have originated back in ancient Egypt, which is a complete guess at this point, and that it continued into the Nazis finding out and creating the Order, along with a man named Mark McComber. No one truly knows too much about the Slenderman, whether he is real or fake. All we can do is hope that he isn't real. But to me, I believe he is real somewhere out there. And he may strike anytime it happens. You never know when he will attack. but you know that he'll be after you right when you see him. So, if you're ever out at night, don't go looking behind trees. You may see that
Research.
face.
Look!
That blank face. That empty face. The Slenderman.